What is up, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo. It is a Wednesday, and I literally just finished my movie at I don't know, whatever fucking time it is tonight, 8, 9 o'clock, whatever it is. It's been a really busy week for me, guys, so I'm playing catch up here. So surrounded by all this horror movie goodness over here and some of it badness, the movie Demon Squad, which I am reviewing for Wild Eye Wednesday. Now, guys, I actually enjoyed this movie quite a bit. This one, it seemed, had a little bit more care put into it, and a little bit more budget than a lot of the films. And I really did enjoy it. Directed by Thomas Smith, starring Christian Fulmer as Nick Moon, and Erin Lilly as Daisy, his receptionist slash backup slash partner. In a world of monsters and creatures of the night, paranormal investigator Nick Moon has to save the world from demonic forces. This movie was actually chosen to be on the upcoming season of Mystery Science Theater 3000 Season 13. Now, that is, I hope, still being worked on. I know that since they lost their Netflix contract, they were trying to get it produced themselves. It kind of reminds me of a low-rent Constantine. Now, that is not a bad thing. What I mean by that is, he's not British. He's actually Southern, which kind of adds its own charm to it. But he's very much a Constantine-like character, just with, not a big of a budget. Only cons that I really had for this film, there's only two cons. And I'm going to discuss one now, and then I'm going to discuss one at the end. The first con is the low audio for the movie. I had to turn my TV up pretty good just to hear it at normal level. It's not as bad as some other films like Amityville Clown House, where I had to turn it all the way up to 100. But they could have done a little better with the audio, if you ask me. Now, as far as pros go, I found that the script was pretty, capably written. I thought it was pretty funny. I absolutely thought that the story was very decent, and this movie had lots of potential. And I'm going to go a little bit more into that here in just a second. One of the things that I really liked in this movie was absolutely loved, the makeup effects. The puppet effects, yes, there were some puppets used, or at least one, all looked really good. The makeup was amazing. They did an amazing job on making these half-human, half-demon people, or these demons in disguise, all this stuff. They did a really good job. It looked awesome. And even the CGI effects that are in this movie, a lot of it was practical, but even the CGI effects that are in it, to do like the magical stuff and whatnot, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not great CGI because it's not, huge budget, but it looks really good for the budget they had. The portals look cool, the fireballs, all that kind of stuff looked really good for the budget that this had. I think they did a really good, decent job. Okay, so as to what I said earlier about this movie having potential, and the one con aside from the audio I have for this film, is that with a couple other movies I reviewed recently from Wild Eye. Now, keep in mind, as I've said a million times, Wild Eye distributes these films. They don't make them, at least not most of them. I'm sure they have a hand in making a few. And usually it's in the credits if they do. But for this film, it just didn't go for it again. And I don't know if you know what I mean by it, but it's a really good, fun movie. I really enjoyed it. It's really competently written, as I said. It's really good. It's really fun. It has a lot of potential. It just felt like it could have been even more. I don't know if maybe it was the budget that was holding it back, but that's what it felt like. It felt like it was being held back a little bit. I don't know if perhaps the director wasn't ambitious enough. One of the people that wrote this movie is Erin Lilly, who plays Daisy. Now, this is Daisy right here. That's Nick, and that's Lila. Lila is Nick's employer slash love interest in this film. And I think that they had so much potential. And like I said, I don't know. It just felt like something was holding it back to where they could have went. Maybe if this had if they would have given this, say, I'm just spitballing here, give them a $5 million budget, maybe they could have made this into that sneaky underground blockbuster that comes along in the summer and just blows everybody away. You know, it could have been something like that. And maybe that's all it was the budget holding it down just a little bit. But something just felt like it was holding this movie back from truly reaching the potential that it really had. But that being said, it's still a great movie. On IMDb, this has a 4.6 out of 10. I don't agree with that at all. I would probably give this a 6.5, 7 out of 10. If not even, maybe 7.5 out of 10. I would say 7.5 out of 10, definitely. I don't usually rank movies like that, but what the hell. You know, I enjoyed it, guys. I really did. So I hope you enjoyed this very late Wild Eye Wednesday review. I hope that you will watch it. I know it's late. But that is it for tonight, gentlemen and ladies. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, keep all your peace pipes lit and keep all your bottles low. Peace.
Sometimes you just gotta ignore your enemies. Sometimes you just gotta make them bleed. I've headed up to here with all the fake shit. Fake friends huddled up, that's a snake pit. King Kong about to rumble on some ape shit. Stab you with some scissors, call it